the theme they have given is very interesting, decoding the enigma. I asked a couple of my colleagues, I said, this is the topic I have, what do I do? And they were like really confused. So I decided to put it around my favorite subject, that is of the heart. What can be more mysterious than heart? And what can be more beautiful than a heart, right? So this is the Valentine's weekend going on. How many of you are roaming around with the hearts and the roses and chocolates? Today is supposed to be the chocolate day, right? So let's see what heart is really about. It will be very interesting to have the journey which I have undergone, which is my journey as an electrophysiologist. I deal with the heartbeats. I don't deal with everything of the heart, I deal with heartbeats. Dil ki dhadkanon ko I control. So all of you are going to be with me during my journey as I just explain you what my enigma of heart is all about, and then we will together decode it. So heart's electrical dance, I call it dance and music. We all had a beautiful show just prior to my talk. The music of heart, the dance of heartbeats is the enigma, which is very beautiful and part of my my career. So I have faced, my journey has been full of, I never say difficulties, I never say tough tha, I say challenges. I overcome those challenges. I have my triumphs, I have my appreciative days where I'm very excited about it, and I deeply appreciate the enigma, and that is the enigma of the heart. You are seeing this picture, but my actual attire is this. One of the madam was asking me, are you a surgeon? Yes, ma'am, this is my real look. When you see me, most of the people in my hospital didn't recognize me today. They were like, ma'am, scrubs mein theek lagte ho. So that's how I am, right? So throughout the history of mankind, the heart and its enigmatic abilities have been studied. We have associated heart's rhythmic beats and reflected it as the symphony of life. It is the symphony of life. You all will agree with me by the end of this presentation. But beneath its surface lies it is very complex. The surface looks very smooth, but it is very complex. And through the dedicated decades, the centuries, people have spent time to decode it. Now, marvels of electrophysiology science as a whole, I'm going to share with you. And imagine the heart as the conductor of life. It is orchestrating the flow of electrical signals, as is the study of the heart's electrical signals, and deciphering the rhythms and the beats in the right way is what I do. But I've just analyzed biologically and emotionally. The enigma of heart is quite similar. It can be related to itself as we encounter unexpected twists, unexpected interruptions, challenges, and we strive to fix them. The electrical system of the heart, with its delicate pathways, does the same. And the most important thing is the resilience that the heart shows. This is biological, but emotionally also you have faced it the same way in your day-to-day life. That heart does give you emotional ups and downs, and your resilience, your persistence, your perseverance actually matters to give a good output to life. So, in the world of electrophysiology, we encountered irregular rhythms. We never have the music of lub dub, lub dub, lub dub. It's never like that. It's lub dub, lub 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 dub, lub 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 dub. So we have to make that music synchrony work for us, and then understand what we are dealing with and decode that enigma of the heartbeats. It is the heart's willingness to navigate the twists and turns and to face the challenges head on that allows us to decode the enigma of the emotional heart. And through persistence, we find the strength to mend the irregularities of the heart and give patient the right outcome. As we navigate the beautiful symphony of life, let us approach its enigma both in the biological organ and as well as the emotional compass that it gives us with. and let us find inspiration in the heart's rhythm and strength in its resilience to face the mysteries of life. And we promise each other today we will take care of our heart. If we take care of our heart, then only we will be able to take care of the heart of our loved ones. So that is the most important thing. What does this show you? Are you fascinated by it? I am fascinated by it every day because this is my work. This is the work that I do, and this is how I work on the hearts. This actually, this is not playing. Sorry, this is not playing. Anyway, uh, this is how I find the heart in my lab. I take, you see the small yellow points? These are not marked with pencils. I have collected all these points inside the heart, inside the chamber. And this gives me the music which I analyze through these EGMs. You see this? Doesn't this look like music notes? That you people were playing guitar and the drums. Like this looks like that. So music notes, and we compile it into the music to give. Okay. So always remember, heart is a miracle organ. Heart starts beating at the 5th week of pregnancy. It works 24/7 after that and beats around at least 1 lakh times in a day, varying in everybody, of course. And it functions to give the blood supply to the vital organs of the body. But unfortunately, so many things can go wrong. To show you the animation. Now, this is what I call as the normal heartbeat. It has its ups and downs, as the life has the ups and downs. But look at this. This part is actually the most dangerous part because this is the heartbeat which becomes fast and it causes sudden cardiac arrest. Now, how many of you know what is heart attack? How many are here know about heart attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see about 15 to 20 hands here, right? So if I ask you about heart attack, most of you will be able to guide me through it. ये करना चाहिए, वो करना चाहिए, ऐसा हो गया, छाती में दर्द हो गया, ये हो गया, वो हो गया. So you have the whole history of heart attack. Now, how many of you know about cardiac arrest? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people know in this gathering about cardiac arrest. So cardiac arrest actually is the electrical problem of the heart. It is the electricity of the heart which starts to short circuit and it causes collapse and death. 95% of patients survive from heart attack. 95% of people do not survive from sudden cardiac arrest. You have to be quick enough to function there to save a person from sudden cardiac arrest. So many people you have seen, nowadays you are reading the news, youngsters dying of sudden cardiac arrest. They are not dying of heart attack, they are dying of sudden cardiac arrest. Okay, here is the scene here. What do you see? This is the common scene of our country. It's a very pathetic scene, but this is the reality. A person has collapsed. Everybody is watching there. Nobody is ready to help. If you delay the help, this person has only 6 minutes. शाहरुख खान का डायलॉग याद है? 70 मिनट है तुम्हारे पास. 70 मिनट. चक दे इंडिया किसने किसने देखी है? Everybody has seen. 70 मिनट है ना? यहाँ 6 मिनट है आपके पास. इस इंसान को ब्रेन हेड होने से बचाने के लिए और इसकी लाइफ बचाने के लिए. But nobody is working. Nobody has moved. They are just watching him die. How pathetic can this be? And the only thing that can save is cardiopulmonary resuscitation. That is known as CPR. How many of you here know how to do CPR? That's amazing. Amazing crowd. I think you should applaud for yourself. That's amazing if you know all know how. में क्या हुआ? ये चलेगा? ये सारे चल रहे थे वीडियोस. इसको वहां पे टैप करके ऑन कर दीजिए ना. दीज आर वीडियोस. So we use a term syncope and we use a term sudden cardiac arrest. The only difference between sudden cardiac arrest and syncope is that you wake up from one. That means syncope, you will get up, Sudden cardiac arrest, you will not get up, you will die. This is exactly what happened to this patient who was sent home, back home on the Holter, and the Holter tracing, I am not able to show you. It showed that he was having a normal rhythm, he started having ectopics and then went into a malignant chaotic rhythm. The music became noise. The music of Lub Dub actually became a noise and he died. And we have so many examples. Wasim Raja died on the field. You've seen Dr. Nair, dean of a hospital, he dies at 57 years of age. Director Manoj Punj, he dies at the age of 36. Our very own past president, Abdul J. Kalam, he died of sudden cardiac arrest. While he was giving a speech, nobody came to his rescue. Nobody did a CPR. Such sad is the news, and there are so many of such news which come across. And the only thing which can save them is to do a cardiopulmonary resuscitation, because more than 1 million deaths happen in our country. That includes young as well as old. In a year, 1 million people are dying because of sudden cardiac arrest. This is Mumbai data, where 20,000 sudden cardiac deaths occurred in a year. We don't have Delhi data. Nobody has analyzed the Delhi data. And every 1 minute you delay CPR, the survival rate goes down by 10%. So you have to start CPR within 6 minutes. 6 minutes hai aapke paas. Now, having said that, this is the right technique to do a CPR. We have been teaching this. We have been teaching to, gather back the music of heart. We have been teaching CPR all around. This is the right technique to do CPR. It is a very simple maneuver which can be learned very easily, and we have been concentrating. The Revive Heart Foundation, I am associated with this foundation. We have been working on the Indian Railways, we have been working on police professionals, and now this year we have our aim to work on the colleges and schools to train everybody, the young generation, with 2 hands to do a CPR and save a life. So, if you really want to decode the enigma of the heart, please learn CPR to save life. And I would just conclude by saying, क्या रखा है किसी की दिल की धड़कन बन जाने में, मज़ा तो है किसी की धड़कन लौटा के लाने में. Thank you.